you need to also check background check and also check the person's family. And then, for instance, now, let's say somebody that doesn't, you don't want somebody that is going to probably end up, and a very simple example, a lady that will probably end up, adding a lot of weight. One of the ways you know that is by simply looking at her mother. If you look at the mother, like, let me tell you the truth. When I went to see my wife's mother, one of the things I was checking out is I wanted to see how she looked. How she looked was telling me how my wife will look after childbirth, and the extreme to which things might get. Of course, she will put on some weight, but it can be shared. It tells you that in their DNA, she doesn't have that propensity for, because naturally, some people do, but I don't like people that are, I like slim people, that's why I went for my wife, and then some people like people that have it, very, sizable in terms of their weight, but not me. So I also checked that out. Not that she added weight when, of course, she got pregnant and all that, but over time, you see, she has, reduced. So that can be a problem for me. It's a major factor. So that's part of the background check too. I'm checking. Yeah. So from simple things like that to spiritual things to things that have to do with violent or aggressive tendencies and all those things. Yeah. You need to check them.
And it takes patience. The thing is because sometimes
people don't have patience these days. They just say, we're not. I want to get married.
Bam,
bam. Then when you enter,
months, you've not even done anything, you've not checked, you don't even know who this person is. And I think another reason why people, this particular generation,
our generation,
these ones, do you know why they sometimes don't want to, they neglect that background check thing? They're just not ready.
They don't care. They feel that other things don't mean anything.
Yes, they don't mean anything. They're not ready for
it. Love,
and why will somebody tell me something about you and you should spoil anything? Yeah. Sometimes it is not even for you to break the relationship. Sometimes just for you to know. And then when you know,
are you able to cope with this? You not make a choice.
That's just it. So
can I cope with this thing?
You're not
if I'm going to a place where they have spiritual issues, do I have enough power?
Pray people say I can do it.
Will you be able to live with somebody that will be giving birth? Will you be able to live with a woman that after she has given birth, you've seen the sign that she will explode? Things like that.
Yeah.
Be sure you can cope with, so that you will know what you are getting into, so that those things don't now become grounds for the marriage to scatter. Everything breaks down.
Yeah.
No. We need to be doing background checks. It's for your own good.
So that
and then, because sometimes I heard a story of a lady. Let me just summarize this up. They didn't do this background check. Now this one, they were even from the same ethnic group, but they were from different communities, different places. But they did not know that in that it was something peculiar to that particular family that she was getting married into. Now here's the funny thing: after they got married, the lady was saying that the husband was now trying to convince her that part of the ritual that they do in the marriage is that the first time that she will knack with her husband, her in-laws will stand there in the room and be watching them.
You see?
That has happened with his elder brothers. So now it is his turn. So the in-laws, and then she observed something that after that, the wives of the husband's brothers, they don't seem to be normal. There seems to be something off with them in terms of how they are. So that is a deep issue. Do you understand?
And she has already entered.
So when she realized the thing, she said, no, never. She was not looking for a way to escape from the marriage. Okay? So those are the kind of things that we're talking about. Talking about. If some deeper questions were asked, if some deeper things were asked, you will find out. If you observe certain kind of things early, start asking about it, start praying about it, start asking people around about that family, so that you don't like I in one of our videos I shared about a pastor that it wasn't even that the pastor came and said that I saw a vision. He said they just did background check on the person, and they told the person then they told the lady that we did a background check on this guy you want to marry you, and we saw this, we found out this. Do you know about it? The lady said, it's in his past. That now he's no longer like, he said, are you sure? You say, I know that. You say everything is okay. Everything is okay. My dear, the lady entered the marriage 3 months. Marriage scatter. The lady saw Shege Pro Max. So if she had just simply done her due diligence or listened to the pastor that helped her do a background check, you know, that marriage, she would not have found herself in a marriage that eventually packed up. How can you get married there in 3 months? Marriage is over.
I mean, it's just too much to bear. And I think the truth is, if the woman, if the people change, right? So in this case, the person didn't even change, or whatever the issue was.
She didn't know who she was married. Yes. She didn't know.
So I'm saying, I'm responding when she said that he is in the past. So it was really not in the past.
People can pretend now. Some guys and some ladies can. You know, some ladies and some guys, just because they want to marry you, they can pretend. They can cover up a lot of stuff around them. As long as we are not being observant and you are allowing love to blind your eyes, your eye will clear in marriage. As long as you're not being observant, you know, they will cover a lot of stuff. You are not asking questions. You are not checking in a split of a second. For instance, if you want to know if somebody is somebody that can be explosive, when something happens in a split of a second, just with the way the person's expression goes and then changes back, you could see that this person has a tendency to be aggressive. And then you can dig deeper. And then sometimes you can even create occasion for it so that you see how the person explodes, so that you know, can you cope with it? I'm telling you.
Because I think a lot of times people just go in that excitement. But there's really an excitement.
They're excited
before marriage,
and they'll come out non-excitedly.
That excitement, you don't want to hear anything. If I hear him, you don't want
about
to hear
the man or the woman. You don't want to hear anything about the man or the woman.
Have you asked about their background? Yes.
They don't even want to find out. I'm in love. We are in love.
I'm in love.
We're in love.
Do
we are
you know
okay.
where the person is?
Whatever it is, you can. Whether it you don't really know people.
All right.
You don't. So background checks are very important. Singles, this is very important. This video is very important. Listen to this. Do background checks. It's part of it's part of the process of dating and courting. Okay? Do background checks on the man you want to get involved with, on the woman you want to get involved with. Check spiritually, emotionally, psychologically. Check if they are sound upstairs or there are people that will burst bottle on top your head. And if there are people that will give you basketballs in the house, ask questions. If they are family, they are very aggressive. There are people that can come out on the street and scatter area and the whole street know them, or the whole community know them, or there's one diabolical thing in their check.
And above all, the greatest background check you can do, pray about it. Pray. Let peace. For me, one of the way God guides me or leads me is through that peace. You know, you may not hear that, hey, thou son of David, you know, but you will hear you will have a witness in your spirit. Don't ignore it. Don't do sabi
no matter how the Lord will shock you, if your spirit you are feeling,
you feel very uncomfortable.
Something is just not right. No matter how the person looks like an angel.
No matter how the guy is looking or the lady looks as if she's the one that's singing.
My dear, call it off.
Around the world.
Call it off.
Just save yourself pain. Save yourself. Heartache in the future.
You might enter and see what you do not bargain for.
Try and just obey the Spirit of God. It's not easy. Sometimes we just want to have our way.
Want to get married.
Because we've gone so far. Sometimes they've gone so far in the relationship. Let's say
that is why part of I don't know what people are doing in dating and courting dating. In short, actually it's not even dating. It's supposed to be, first of all, dating is you are missing the person. Then courtship. Under courtship, that's where you are finding out all these things. You're going deeper.
Because now you've kind of decided that this is what I want. I want to spend.
We'll talk about that on this video is getting too long. We'll talk about it on a different video. All right, let's just call it there. We'll talk about it on a different video. All right. So that's all we have for you on this video. Until we see you on our next video. Bye.